Yeah, this is good. It's already real stiff. This is going to be great. So what I'm going to do now, take the Dremel with the cutting wheel and clean up all the hanging off junk and any bubbles that I want to grind off. I'll get the sanding drum and grind them off, but trim all this excess off so we keep the original shape. I do that after each layup just to keep the model neat. You could just keep going and then at the end trim back down to your original, but I find it easier to work on thin layers rather than really thick stuff. So just trim it away, get it back to the shape you want before moving on to the next layer. Okay, so for this detail stuff, these things and that, I've rounded the half round to be those parts. And then for the square, there's the little rectangle that'll go there. This is more like that. And then these will go here in the holes. And we'll go down to these. So I guess I need to drill some holes at the top of those. Okay, so we got our little inset details. Now we need to count how many little grooves there are on these cylinders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6. Math is not my forte. But judging from that thing, if there are 6 grooves, they should go every 5/8, the grooves, with a little section in between. I mean, give or take, this is all eyeballed, so who knows what the real dimensions of the thing are, but at least for mine, this is what they're going to be. So I've got this one finished. All I really did was score the lines that I drew every 5/8 inches with the Dremel cutting wheel, and then go over with a little spinning burr ball and kind of dig the grooves in. Okay, it's looking great for the first layer. I didn't get to the bottom here, but it's alright. I'm just going to start doing the matte cloth now, building up the layers. And that'll be nice and rigid. I reinforced the front because I wanted it to come out a little further. I put a piece of wood in there to bring it out a little bit in front of my face to even up with the mask. It's still going to be a little smaller than I think the real ones were. It's okay. I don't mind. And it looks like the vocoder is going to fit inside. I can put the... See? That'll not interfere with my back or anything. And then I'll have room for a amplified speaker. Okay, there's the first woven cloth. I love that stuff. That goes on smooth. Made the resin a little thicker too, so that should be good. I'm going to let that dry, sand that, and then do the same for the front part of it. Oh, I'm so stoked, guys. This is really great. The backpack just, you know, when it's on, you don't even really feel it. It weighs next to nothing. It's going to weigh a little more once the vocoder's in there and the amplified speaker, but it's okay. That's why I made it out of this stuff, all lightweight. Now from here, tomorrow I'm going to do a little more matte cloth on the outside. The front part and these sides need reinforcing. And then what you can do, you can pull all this junk out. You can get all your foam core out. You can pull out all the Raisin Bran cardboard. Excuse me, goodness, must have been lunch. And fiberglass from inside too. That makes it super strong. But we'll see. We'll see how much resin and matte cloth I have, as well as desire to fiddle around with fiberglass anymore, because it's itchy, dusty, horrible. And I've got all these insert pieces made now. I think they look good. I've oversized this panel because I'm going to cut a smaller square out and put it in from behind. I'm going to imitate these bar graph LED things. Probably put a couple winky blinks behind them just to make it look like it's doing something. And as far as this little detail, whatever that is, I'm feeling like going to the thrift store and finding a hairdryer and taking its dust screen off the back. Because that's what that reminds me of. It's either that or a speaker, I don't know which. We'll see what's out there. I don't want to spend any money that I don't have to. But if for $4 I can get an old hairdryer and take its lint screen, that would work. Or Just cut the hole there and let the amplified speaker talk out of the hole. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, it's really coming. I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. I think when all said and done, it's gonna definitely speak of a Cylon. People will go, oh, Cylon. They won't go, wow, homemade piece of garbage. Eh, maybe they will. And even if they do, who cares? It's about the journey and the fun of doing it. I've always wanted to make this costume, and gosh darn it, I'm doing it now. So, whatever you dream, you can do. Just do it. Who cares what people say? Get some Raisin Bran and a poster board and make whatever you want. Okay, be well.